are new, welcome. If you came back, welcome. My name is Francine, and on this channel, I talk about personal financing. So if you are interested in personal financing and you're looking to better your finances, feel free to subscribe to this channel, because on this channel, I talk about budgeting, getting out of debt, and saving for a better future. I have seen a lot of people want to join the budgeting community to get their finances in order, so that in a time, if this was to happen again, not this particular, but a rough patch, a rough time, we are not stressed for anything. We are not worried. If you missed my last video, I discussed cash envelope stuffing and how to pick your cash envelope stuffing categories. This video is going to be something similar, but I am going to talk about sinking funds. So this video, I'm going to discuss how to pick your sinking fund, not how to map out how much to pay, but what categories you will use for your sinking funds. This video, I will show you step by step 2 easy steps on how to find your own personalized sinking fund categories. Sinking funds are saving categories in which you save little by little until you reach your category goals. This is basically to not have you sink in debt when these events come up unexpectedly or expectedly, because you were not prepared for this at all. Like, we do not want to have a time where, say for instance, Christmas comes around and you just did not have the money for Christmas, so now you're struggling, looking for different ways to get the Christmas money. With sinking funds, it helps you alleviate that stress, because you're saving little by little to get to your Christmas savings goal, sinking fund goals. In this video, I'm going to give you the 2 steps, and I will be demonstrating how to create your sinking funds. So with creating sinking funds, being that a budget is a living, breathing document of your life and what you are going through at this moment and what you will be going through, sinking funds may change, it may vary. You may have one sinking fund one week and you may take it out the next, or you may have 10 sinking funds this week but you may have 20 next week. It all revolves around you. My sinking fund may not be the same sinking funds that you have. My cash envelopes may not be the cash envelopes that you have as well, because budgets are always personal to the person that the budget is for. Step 1, being that it is personalized to yourself, you have to write down what are your goals. What are your money goals and your life goals? Think about what it is that you want out of life. Things that has to be achieved with saving a certain amount of money. Step 1, just to make it simple, list your goals. I would list my personal goals, which would be 1, a new car. That is one of my personal goals. 2, a house. I would love to have a new house. Well, not a new house, a house, because your girl does not want to be in an apartment. She wants a home. 3, emergency fund. So this is a time, especially when you're reevaluating your budgets, you have to make sure that you are saving for emergencies, because if emergency pops up and you're not prepared, you're gonna tend to use your credit card. Not your debit card, your credit card. And that is something that we do not want you guys to do, and we do not want to happen, because that is only going to hurt you in the long run. Unless you just got money like that and you don't have to use your credit card. But in regular situations, if you don't have the money for an emergency that may cost $2,000, that maybe you're out of work and for a few months, emergency fund. That's what it is. Remember, emergency fund is 6 to 9 to 12 months of expenses. I did a video on how to save up for your emergency fund, and I did a video all about emergency fund. So if you want to check that out, it will be linked in the iCards up above. Then my fourth would be business. My fifth would be travel. Because my goals, my life goals, and my money goals are to save for a new car. I want to eventually own a house, and I need to save for emergency fund for emergencies, and I want to start a business, along with I would love to travel more than one time a year. So these are my priority. These are my goals in life that requires money. Now that you got your list of goals down, it can be one goal, it could be 10 goals, it could be 20. Remember, a budget is personal to you. You are the main focus when creating your budget. Now that we are done with step 1, we can move to the last step of creating your sinking fund category. The next step is to think about all of your reoccurring responsibilities and or expenses. This is where you see a lot of people, including holidays such as Christmas, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day. This is the aspect of your sinking funds that are, once again, personal to you. What do you value in your reoccurring? Do you have Amazon Prime? What are your yearly subscriptions? These are examples of reoccurring responsibilities, things that happen on a yearly basis, things that you know is going to come up, such as car maintenance. You know that you have to pay property taxes, things of that nature. What are your responsibilities that you would like to alleviate the stress from when that bill comes in, basically? So now the second step, I'm going to do my reoccurring responsibilities and or events. So the first one is Christmas, because Christmas comes every year. There's no way around it. Then we have birthdays. Then we have medical. So for example, when you have to go to your yearly checkup, there's co-pays for certain doctors, certain specialists, and you would like to be prepared instead of having to use credit card to pay for these expenses, or dip into different categories of your budget to pay for these expenses. You want to make sure that you have this money ready just in case if something were to happen. Four would be memberships. So this can be your Amazon, this could be your Hulu, this could be your Disney Plus, this can be any membership or subscription that you are a part of. These are your subscriptions that you can pay for yearly, or it can be a month-to-month savings, but you just want to be a month ahead. Whatever the case may be, this is what membership would be. Then the last would be car tags, because I know a lot of people have cars and they don't really prioritize car registration or car tags or so on and so forth. But this can be something that really you might need in your own sinking fund. So once you are done doing step 1 and step 2, step 1 being list your goals, step 2 being list your reoccurring responsibilities and or events, you would put all together in one list, and these would be your sinking fund. So my sinking fund, for the example that we have created, would be new car, house sinking fund, emergency fund sinking fund, business, travel, Christmas, birthdays, medical, membership, car tags. So these would be the sinking fund that you deem important to you based on the steps that you have taken. By doing these 2 simple steps, you are able to create the sinking funds that you need, not necessarily want. So I hope this video helped you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It would help me so well. And subscribe, because if you like this video, then you should like all the other videos that I put out, right? Yeah, because it's about the same thing. But thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye.